beautiful family, and welcome back to another video. Today in this video we are going to be doing a meal prep, and honestly I love filming meal preps. They do take time, but they are so worth it. I am going to be cooking 3 dishes, and I'm also going to be doing some juices as well, and then some snacks on the side because I love to snack. So these are very healthy, high protein, and meals that are going to fuel you throughout the day. Some of them do require a little bit more time, and I want you to always remember that meal prepping looks different for all of us. 6 years ago, whenever I started, I was literally cooking just chicken, rice, and a salad, and that's okay as well. But I evolved over time, and that's how all of us should take this journey. If you are just starting out with meal prepping, don't expect that your first meal prep is gonna look like this. I hope that this video helps you get some inspiration for meal prepping and on your cooking journey. And without further ado, let's get into this video. So I like to write out all the recipes because I feel like this honestly just saves you so much time. Instead of like having to check on your phone all the time, you can literally just look at a journal, and I highly recommend doing this. The meals that I'm gonna be making today are some snacks, some juices. I'm also doing a Milanesa dish from my app Uplift You. This is from my mom's recipes. And her cabbage salad. I also can track all the macros and everything and be able to add it to my app. And then the last thing that I'm making is kusa, which is like a Palestinian Lebanese dish. And I'm kind of just incorporating the best of both worlds of like Arabic and Hispanic because I am from both of those places. So yeah, let's now cook. Okay, so I just finished washing all of the veggies, and instead of like drying with a paper towel, you can also air dry it, but I like to make sure that if I'm doing any kind of salads that I want every single ingredient very dry. Yeah, so now we are gonna chop everything up. I like to literally like do my washing, do all the chopping in the veggies that I have to do, and then I get into the cooking. I'm cooking with ground beef and chicken thighs, so I need parsley for both of the meats. So I have to chop everything first, and I might as well get everything done so I don't have to go back to the cutting board whenever I start putting every single ingredient together. Now we're gonna chop. Dude, this cutting is taking ages. Okay, we are officially done cutting. This is the hardest part and probably the longest part. By the way, I like to clean during the process. So I'll like stop and clean because I just don't want so much cleaning at the end. There already is so much cleaning at the end, but like to make everything a smoother process, cleaning as you're going and making sure you have like empty trash cans, towels around you to wipe, and just making sure like you're just staying clean throughout the process, it helps a lot. So now we are getting into prepping the meat for the kusa. I really hope that I'm saying that right. So we have the zucchini here, and it's cored, and then we have all of the spices and seasonings. This meal requires rice, And we're gonna mix the rice into the meat, but first we need to soak the rice. So I'm just gonna pour some water and I'm gonna let that soak. You're supposed to let it soak for like 30 minutes, but I'm gonna do like 5 to 10 minutes while I season the meat. We have ground beef. You can also use ground lamb. And I am gonna mix in olive oil, allspice, cinnamon, some salt, just a little bit, some black pepper, garlic, some chopped green onion, white onion chopped, parsley, and then we have our rice. I'm just gonna put it in. I don't think you have to soak it. Not everyone soaks it. Now we are going to mix it together. Okay, I'm just using my hands. You can use gloves, but. Now I'm putting the meat inside of the zucchini and I'm only gonna fill it up to like 3/4. I think that's fine. Do you see mochi in the back? Anyways, now I am getting into the kusamashi. We're gonna make the soup for it, like the broth. I'm pouring in some olive oil. And then I am also waiting for the water to boil in my other pan so I can put the quinoa that I'm gonna be using for the breakfast power bowls. So that's just getting ready to boil and then I'll add in the quinoa. After I poured in the olive oil, I am now taking some tomato paste and I am going to, about like 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Now I'm gonna add in the tomatoes and then we're gonna let that saute. My whole thing is fogged up, bro. As you can tell, she's cooking. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Okay, I'm gonna mix that in, and then I'm also going to add in my broth. So I am just using vegetable broth because I don't have the time to make regular broth. We're just gonna let that, just marinate. I need to add water. There's not enough soup in there. Okay, we're gonna now flip the chicken. This comes out nice. They're really soft. I need them to get a little bit more crispy. I'm just gonna put it up to 425. I didn't do something right because it tastes like legit water. I'm putting this in here. Some cinnamon sticks, just for flavor. I'm gonna let this come to a boil and then we're gonna add in the zucchini that is stuffed with the meat. I'm about to take a break to go pray, but I'm gonna take out the chicken and the sweet potato and we're almost done. So we have like some of the breakfast items left and then the juicing, and then I just kind of have to like put the dressings together. So this is like the more calm part. And then I'm also doing some hard-boiled eggs right now. So waiting on those to just finish cooking. And yeah, this meal prep has been so good so far. Make sure you subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up if you are still here. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I just ate one of the chicken milanesas. I just had to try it, you know what I'm saying? I mixed it with like lemon and hot sauce as well, which is like so good. But now we are gonna make the dressing for the cabbage salata. And I am gonna use white wine vinegar, pomegranate molasses. This is like super sticky. And then we have honey. I like to use Manuka honey. And then I also have pomegranates. Whole Foods didn't have real pomegranates, so this is what we're gonna have to add to the salad. And then also some salt. And then I'm gonna get into doing my almond butter dates. My nose is stuffy. I am just coming down with the flu, so if I literally like sound stuffed up, that's why. We're gonna make yogurt bowls with some blueberries. I have a sweet tooth during the middle of the day. I don't like eating sweets at night because sugar keeps me up. But I bought this matcha chocolate from this brand called Kettle. I'm not gonna lie, this is the best matcha I've tried. Actually, I don't know. I always say that. No, it actually is. I literally, hold on, let me show you the matcha that I got. I am on a hunt to find the best matcha. This has nothing to do with the meal prep, but literally, look at this green matcha. Look how green the matcha is. Comment down below if you want like a matcha series of me making different kinds of matcha, or maybe like going to different matcha shops in New York, because that is something that I like want to do. So if that's something y'all want to see, let me know in the comments. Let's stop yapping and let's start doing this. Okay, it's time to juice. I'm gonna start with the watermelon first. Oh, how does that even happen? These are my good jars, bro. We've only got one more. Okay, let's try that again. Waste of watermelon juice. One jar done. I'm gonna put the leftover into this jar and I'm gonna drink it now. Oh, holy crap. Alright. You're telling me all those oranges only gave me this amount of juice? That was like 20 mini oranges and it gave me this much juice? All right, now ginger lemon shot. Okay, y'all. Now we are gonna put everything together. Let me get my containers out. And now we have a sweet potato hash. And I also put like a buffalo honey glaze on top of it. Then we have quinoa. Now we have our protein, which is hard-boiled eggs, and these are like sausage patties. They're beef, and they're also halal. Now I have my pickled onions. Now I'm gonna add an avocado. You do not have to peel it, but I'm doing it just to show you how it looks. To top it off, I'm putting some za'atar on top of the avocado. Some salt and pepper. Here is the final product. We have arugula with a sweet potato hash mixed with like a buffalo honey sauce. And then I have pickled onions, 2 beef patties, quinoa, avocado with za'atar on top, and then some hard-boiled eggs with salt and pepper. When you close the containers, make sure everything is cooled off and nothing is warm to prevent any bacteria. So for lunch we have the cabbage salata, and I paired that with a olive oil, pomegranate molasses, honey, wine vinaigrette, and some salt and sumac. And then we have the chicken milanesas with a side of lemon. And I also like green chilies. I either put them like on the chicken or sometimes even in the salad, but I want to be able to control the heat, so I put them on the side. And this is lunch. So this is how it turned out. They're definitely a little bit overcooked, but they turned out fine. The beef in the rice is inside. It basically cooks it whenever it's in the soup. I'm separating it now, but I have the soup here, which I'm about to pair it with. So we have the stuffed zucchini. This is the Arabic dish. And then I added some parsley on top just for like garnishing. Then I have the soup on the side. And then I love pairing it with just yogurt. I think it's so good. And yeah, this is dinner. Okay, so now these are the snacks, which I'm still using that same yogurt. Okay, so for snacks we have yogurt bowls with granola, cacao nibs, blueberries, chia seeds, and honey on top. And then I also have dates with almond butter inside. For juices, we have a ginger lemon shot, 1 orange juice because I didn't have enough oranges, and then watermelon juice. That is the end of this meal prep, but before I go, I am about to just clean and tidy up this kitchen because it is a mess. I'm gonna play a podcast while I clean just to lighten the mood.
And we would ski and calculate about our day. Back around to
The crib is clean. I just want to sleep now. Bro, meal prepping just takes a toll on your body. Like it just does. Before I end this video, I kind of just want to say thank you so much to every single person that supports me on this channel. I don't really come on here and show like appreciation that much to y'all. I mean, I try to, but I am not very good at like telling you how I feel, and I just want to thank you so much literally for every single person who takes the time out of their day to like this video, to comment, to tell me about everything that you might be going through in your life. I do read your comments, and especially on the days where I feel like my lowest, I always go back to my YouTube comments, and even if I don't respond to every single one, I do read them, and I truly appreciate every single one of you. And I have not done a giveaway before on this channel. I have done things on my Instagram before and on my TikTok, but I've never done like a YouTube giveaway, and I really wanted to just give back because I feel like that's something that truly fulfills me. Like, I love giving to others. That's the way I show my love. Like, that's my love language, is giving. And so I really want to just make sure I'm doing that more on my channel because you guys give me so much that I want to be able to repay you by doing that. And so I really wanted to do a giveaway, and I wanted to wait to the very end because I know the real ones are going to stay till the very end. And this giveaway is going to be 5 people. I'm going to have my team choose because I don't like choosing people. And I want to gift you a meal prep container set from Caraway and a cooking set. So each person will receive a cooking set and a Caraway meal prep set. This is not branded or anything. This is literally because I want to be able to do it. So I guess the giveaway, I want you to comment below one of your goals for 2025. Just one of your goals that you told yourself you were going to do it in the beginning of the year. What is one of those goals? And comment down below your goal, and then make sure you are following me on all of my platforms, so Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Like this video, and I will have my team randomly choose 5 people. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will leave all the ingredients and recipes down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything, and I will see you guys in the next YouTube video. Mwah.